Hey YouTubers, this is MahaShaman coming to you from lovely Oak Creek. Having a wonderful day down here, catching some rays, and thinking about no contact and D.A.R.V.O. Yes, what is D.A.R.V.O? Well, it's an acronym, much like a lot of other acronyms and terminology that's relating to toxic and narcissistic personality disorder types. But D.A.R.V.O was brought to my attention by another YouTuber and psychiatrist by the name PsyD, Dr. Tara Palmatier. She's actually one of my more favorite YouTubers that discusses toxic personality, narcissistic and personality disordered, and pathological people. Yeah. In any case, Dr. Tara Palmatier, I'll put a link down in the description for you. She's very sarcastic and snarky, and she has a tendency to put a very funny light, albeit sarcastic, onto these personality disorder types. And she mentioned D.A.R.V.O quite a few times. So D.A.R.V.O is an acronym that stands for Deny, Attack, Victim, Reversal, or excuse me, Deny and Attack, Deny, Attack, Reverse, Victim, Offender. So let me break that down for you. What this basically means is if you've ever been with a high conflict, narcissistic, or difficult personality type, and you've tried to hold them accountable for something. For example, in my own life, let's say, hey, ex of mine, you threw me under the bus that one time with that one narc we were hanging out with, and I kicked him out of the house. Well, why were you on his side? Instead of actually facing up and apologizing and acknowledging my feelings, what he did was he denied that he threw me under the bus. And then he starts to attack or argue with me, right? So deny, argue, and then suddenly he flips the script that it's my fault, that I was the one that was persecuting that toxic person, that I was actually the offender, and now he's the victim receiving my criticism. Yes, folks, it's crazy making. It's a mix of denial, it's a mix of lying, it's a mix of let's see here, lying. Oh, it's gaslighting. It's basically like the grab bag of toxicity when we're calling out these narcissistic types. And so, if you all are still in a relationship with toxic people, if you're dealing with toxic people and you try to hold them accountable, or if you're in litigation with them, God forbid, custody battles or something like that, a lot of times they will play this D.A.R.V.O. The problem is that if they are actually the victim, then why are they the ones that are being so aggressive? Why are they the ones that are always attacking? Why are they the ones that won't go no contact? And on the topic of no contact is what you should do if you can with these toxic individuals. And I actually, just as of yesterday, have decided to go completely no contact with my ex-P-narc, or pathological narcissist. Every time we have contact, and I'm seeking a little bit of supply too, I'm not going to lie, I do like a little bit, but he's trying to hoover me back in. He sent me a message the other day. Oh, hey, Eden, this person he's working with, has such great taste in music, and then I realized it's exactly like yours. Oh, really? Gee, seems like a hoover to me. Love bombing, trying to get this motherfucker back. Well, I mean, look at me. I can see why. This overfunctioner, who takes care of you, who cleans up after you, who pays the bills, who cleans your toilet, who vacuums your floor, who takes care of your dogs, who makes sure you're on time. Yeah, all of that overfunctioning that this motherfucker used to do, yeah, he's not doing it anymore. Of course you missed that. You want to hoover it back in, right? But I don't want the abuse. I don't want the devaluing. I don't want any of that. And every time he says he misses me, I start to get these mixed feelings, and I've started to, because of my mindfulness practice, realize what happens inside my body. And I'm like, I don't like it. I don't want to be in that relationship anymore. I don't want to be tied to this toxic person. And every time he says something like that, it starts to pull at this addiction quality of my codependency. And no more. So, no more D.A.R.V.O. go no contact. Don't allow these toxic people into your life and to get a hold of your heartstrings. And if you're a codependent, if you have a family system where mom or dad or maybe both of them were toxic and devalued you and made you think that you had to always overfunction, that you had to be the parent, you were parentalized as it's called, then you need to do the healing. You need to realize who you are, that you have rights and needs, and they are just as valid as, and opinions, and they are just as valid as anyone else, and you have a right to them. All right. That's all I have to say. This is MahaShaman signing out.